Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, my account is loading, taking so much time.
Okay. Create one package. Message mapping. In short description
Yes, ma'am.
to understand the use of message mapping. Okay, artifact. Yes, save. Add.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Message mapping one. Add. Open. Now add message mapping parent function.
Ma'am, from where?
There only on that arrow connection. Yes. Okay. So we are using message mapping parent function to transform data from one format to the another format. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello. Okay. Now click on that plus, that fourth option.
This one?
First we need to no. That fourth option, that page and plus sign is there. Below only.
This one, ma'am.
That below the connector symbol there is one option. See, note and plus. Create option is there.
Below the.
Connector. That 7 to
This
8
one,
option
ma'am.
is appearing. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. I have to click this.
Yes. Give any name mm1.
Yeah, ma'am.
Create. So left side we need to import the source structure, and right side we need to import the target site structure. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So let me share the XSD.
And
I'm not able to share file, don't know why. One more. Let me copy the content. Anshuman,
Yes.
copy that payload, that XSD file.
Yes.
Save in Notepad. Okay. Save.
Yes, ma'am.
Save. Okay. Give name as a cust
Cost.
underscore tree dot XSD. Okay. Save as a type all files. Save. Okay. Minimize this notepad. Okay. Now click on that add source message. Okay. Upload from file system. Okay. Choose that file. Okay. Open. Okay. Expand it.
This one.
Expand that cust. Click on that arrow. Yes. Let me share target site structure. Okay. Okay. Copy that payload from chat.
Yes, ma'am.
Say,
Repeat the same process.
yes. First summary. Dot
Extension.
XSD. Yes. Okay. Save. Now import that target site structure. Okay. Expand that row. Okay. So in message mapping, we can use only 3 to 4 type of file format. Okay,
Okay,
we
ma'am.
cannot use any other format. Here we can use only XSD and visual format. If you will try to import any other file like a TXT or any Word file, then it will not work. Okay,
Okay,
it
ma'am.
will not accept that file format. So in message mapping, we have to use the XSD file format. So what is the XSD file format? In XSD file format, it is basically we are defining XML schema there. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
XML schema definition means we are defining the rules how to write the XML structure. Okay, open that file again, notepad. Yes, see here minimum occurrence means how many times this field will occur in a structure. Okay, minimum occurrence 0 means
Yes, ma'am.
it can be occur or it will be not occur. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
unbounded means many times. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
yes. So this is the name means field name and type means what is the field type, whether it is a string or it is a integer or
Okay.
it is a float, like that we are mentioning type here.
Okay.
So occurrence means how many times it will be occur in a structure. Name means field name and type means field type.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now minimize this. One minute. So map header file. Click on cust tree. See that symbol is coming. That note and that arrow.
This one, ma'am.
Click on that. Yes. Now connect that with a cust summary.
This is.
Yes, cust summary. Okay. Now you have to map. Means connect means we are saying it's map. Okay.
Mapping.
So, yes. Now map that cust with row. Okay, now CID with CID. Okay. So in source side structure, we are having two fields, first name and last name.
Okay, ma'am.
But in target, we are having only one field, that is full name. Okay. So what we have to do, we have to pass this both value. We have to combine this first name and last name. Then we have to pass it to the full name. Yes. So connect that both field with full name.
Yes, ma'am.
Now wait. We'll use some standard functions, some standard mapping function here. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So drag that below window upside. Okay. Now delete that arrow, first name and full name, in between first name and full name. Okay. Now see, left side some mapping function came.
This one, ma'am.
So here you have to search concat. Drag that. So tell me the use of concatenation function. Why we are using concatenation?
Because of we have to add a two string. If we want to add a first name and last name, then we have to use a concat. This will add the two string in and convert it to the one string.
Yes. It will combine two strings, okay, and creates one result, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Drag it in between that first name and full name. Two times. Delete one.
And
Delete that extra one. Okay. Drag that full name somehow right side. Okay. That first name left side. No. Keep it there only. Okay. Make some space between that concat and first name and last name. Okay. Now fine. Now what you have to do, you have to map that first name with string 1.
Okay, ma'am.
No. That how can I say?
This one, ma'am.
Not that. Yes, that from there only. Now last name with string 2.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So in delimiter string you have to pass comma.
Okay.
Okay. So delimiter string means to separate that both name we are passing any symbol or anything.
Splitting.
So now, okay. Now map that concat with a full name. No, you have to start from concat only. Yes. Okay. Now click on OK. Right side.
This one, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Save. Okay. Again, open that mapping, message mapping.
What, ma'am?
1 minute. Okay, copy that XML file.
From the chat, ma'am?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Save in Notepad. Save as, okay, cursetree.xml. Remove that txt and XML. Save. Okay, minimize this. So to test this message mapping, we are using XML file. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Open resource.
Resource.
In configuration, yes, not select. Click on that MM1. Okay, now see here. Here is one option, test input file. So click on browse. Okay. Yes, select that file. Open.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's again browse. Okay. 1 minute. Understood. Okay, select that file. simulate.
Where is ma'am? Simulate.
Right side, yes. Okay. So here in XML file, what we are doing, we are giving data.
Yes
Okay.
ma'am.
So now we'll check the mapping, whether our mapping is working fine or not. So click on test.
Okay.
Okay. So is our mapping working fine?
Yes ma'am.
Okay. We did mapping of how many fields?
We did ma'am um, customer ID, first name and last name.
Yes, we have mapped only 4 fields. Cust tree with cust summary, cust with row, PID with CID, and first name and last name with full name. Okay, so for full name, we have used one standard mapping function concat. Okay, so by using concat, we are combining 2 strings and we are separating those 2 strings by using comma option. Okay,
Yes.
so close this. Okay, expand that cust source.
Cust source.
Source side structure means left side structure.
Okay ma'am.
Target side expand. Okay, now map that birthday with DOB. Okay. Now check in that XML file we are getting birth date in which format?
In this.
Nice. What is birth date field value?
I mean in
Birthday.
in integer format.
Yes, integer format. But it is not means it is not a right format, right?
Yeah ma'am.
Means that year, date, and month is combined. Okay, so it is not in readable format. Means it is not easy to read.
Okay.
It is not a correct format. So here, what we have to do, we have to change its format. Okay, so for that we'll use one mapping function. Okay.
Okay ma'am.
Okay, so open that, drag that window upside. Okay, delete that arrow. Okay, now search for date. Translate. 1 minute.
This one.
Yes, date translate.
And we have to drag.
Yes. Use that function. Okay. Place it in mid of birthday and DOB.
Yes ma'am.
Okay. Click on that date translate. Okay. So in format means our current date format. Okay. So our current date format is check what is our current date format.
Ma'am, date, month, year.
Yes, but that slash is there
Year, month, and
or
date.
not? Yes, but here in the date translate mapping function, the date format is a YY/MM and DD.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but slash is there. So in our XML file, that field is having that slash.
No, ma'am.
Okay, so you have to remove that slash.
In XML file, ma'am, or from here?
No, no, no. In this mapping function only.
Okay.
Remove that slash. Okay, so our date format is exact now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We have to connect the arrow.
No, 1 minute. So what we want to change our result or date format. So means we want date for date in a DD, MM, and YY format. Okay, so change that. No, Anshuman, in below. I'm saying in below.
Okay.
Out date format. DD, capital M, place one more M,
Yes, ma'am.
place one more M, type one more M, YY 4 times in small. Okay. Now, okay, map that birthday with a date. And date translate with DOB. So what the date translate mapping function will do, this will change this YYMMDD format to the DDMMYY format. Okay.
Ma'am, in outdated format, I have entered 3M.
Yes, that is correct only.
Ma'am, this one is correct.
Yes, this is correct.
Okay.
We have to use 3Ms only. If you will use only 2M, then it will not work.
Okay.
Okay. So click on OK. No need. Click on simulate. Directly simulate. Test.
2000. Okay. Now I understand.
Now check. You are
Yes, ma'am.
getting date in a day, month, and year format, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
In source side, we are getting date in a year, month, and day format. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And that month is coming in number only. Okay. See here 2011-22. And
Yes.
in target structure, we are getting date as a 22 November 2000, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Like that, this function is working. Okay. Now close this. Now map that status with status. Okay. Open its mapping. Okay. So for status, what value we are getting? check in XML.
In
Status.
in ma'am, in customer ID we got L.
Okay, for status we are getting value as L. Okay, but what is the meaning of L? Only capital L, only one letter is there, so we are not able to understand what is L.
Yes, ma'am.
And our client client wants that our client wants full string. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
he's not okay. He's not okay with L. Okay, he want that complete name. So for that we have to do mapping. We have to use that standard mapping function. Okay, so go back to your mapping. So in mapping function, search for constant. So what is the meaning of constant?
Ma'am, constant means fixed.
Yes. So for L will pass value as a loyal. Okay, type loyal there. Use capital L.
Loyal.
Yes. Okay, now delete that arrow. Now search one mapping function equals. Okay, so there are three functions. One is for boolean, number, and string.
Okay, ma'am.
So here we are getting means we are working with a string, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have to use that third number function equals string.
Yes, ma'am.
Place that loyal below the status, that left side status. Yes.
The data fix or income was not.
Yes. Okay. Now map that status with string 1. It is not. Okay. Okay. Use one more constant. Capital L. No. Below the status only.
Okay.
That left side.
Not
Okay. Place that loyal below the L.
below the L, ma'am.
That above constant. Below the L. Okay. Okay. Now map that L with string 2. Okay, so what we are doing here, we are using equals function. Means if status is having L value,
Yes, ma'am.
means status equal to capital L, then what we have to do, search one more mapping function. If
This one, ma'am.
third. Okay, place it after the equals. Okay. So this equals is our condition, right? We
Yes,
are
ma'am.
used. Okay, we are defining the condition. What is the condition? If status is equal to capital L, then map that equals with condition. Okay. So if this condition will get satisfied, okay, status equal to L, then we have to pass this loyal value. So map that loyal with a true value. And map that if with the status. Okay. Now try to copy that status, left side status,
This one, ma'am.
left, or no. First click on that status, left side status.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, copy that. After the browse, there is one option copy. Check there any option is there on. Okay, copy.
Yes, ma'am.
Now paste. After the copy, that the paste option is there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that function is getting copied. Okay. So now change that. Now now check in a XML file what is the next value for status.
I, ma'am.
Okay. Now use I there in second function.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So for I we will pass as inactive. Okay. Now use, okay, connect that if with a false value.
Ifs with false value.
That above that false value is there. See?
And this one.
Yes. Okay, now copy that function once again.
I had to check again, ma'am. And, ma'am.
Okay, now we have to copy that function again for n. Copy. Okay.
Ma'am, N stands for?
So n for new.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now you have to delete this if function. If that
This one, ma'am.
yes. Delete. Okay. Now use if without else. We will not require that that false value here. So use that if without else.
Okay, ma'am.
In mapping function, there is that function is there if without else. Last one.
What, ma'am?
In mapping function, there is one function if without else.
Ifs or if?
That last one.
Okay.
So why we are using this if without else function here? Because this is our last value, right? So we don't require this false value. That's why we are using this function. So map that condition with condition. Equals with condition.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now n with a true value. Sorry, new with a true value. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, map that with the above its false value.
1 minute, ma'am.
Map that if without else with a false value. Yes. Okay. So have you understood this mapping?
Ma'am, in firstly we have to check the equals. In status we have to check the L is available. L is equals to the status or not.
Hmm.
And in string 2 we use ifs.
Okay. Suppose we are getting status as L, then what will happen?
What, ma'am?
Hmm? Suppose we are getting this L value for status,
Okay,
then what will happen?
ma'am, we don't understand.
Oh, First, first, what we'll do, we'll check for this L value. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
This status is equal to L or not. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
If this condition is getting satisfied, okay, then we'll pass loyal here. Okay.
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 Yes,
And
ma'am.
if this condition is not satisfied,
Then goes
okay,
to the second one.
then we'll check for a next value. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Then we'll check for a next value. Then if we are getting status as I, okay, now we are getting I for a status. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So if this condition is getting satisfied, then we'll pass this value inactive.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Then we'll pass this inactive to the target side as a result.
Okay, ma'am.
And suppose if this condition is not getting satisfied, okay, then we again will check for a next value. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Then if third time if we are getting status equal to n, then we will pass the new there.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, here I have to maybe delete this extra L. I mean, XML file there is a 3 status.
Yes.
This L1, ma'am, L, this I, and maybe, ma'am, paste it more than.
Yes. Then if this status is not having any value, means if we are not getting any value for this status, okay, suppose we are not getting any value for status, okay,
Okay, ma'am.
then this loop will come outside the structure. Okay.
Okay.
Do you know the concept of loop?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It is getting, means it is checking more times until the condition is getting satisfied, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So loop will execute 3 times. If it will get a correct value, then it will give that, means it will print the correct result. If it will not get that value defined here, then it will come outside the structure. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you understood or not?
Yes, ma'am.
So we are using loop concept here for this mapping.
Okay, ma'am. The ma'am loop will run for the 3 time here.
Yes. We have set loop for 3 values, L, N, and I. Okay. Okay, now simulate and test.
Ma'am, I was saying that L status is repeated more times, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am, you can see there is a first L, this one, ma'am, and second is I, and L is again coming. I have to delete this one.
3 times we are using L. No, you can delete that.
Okay, ma'am.
Delete. Okay, now map did this if without else with false value. Hmm. Text. So are we getting the correct result?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now do one thing. Open that notepad
Yes, ma'am.
and change the value for status.
And ma'am,
You can change any letter.
okay, ma'am. Suppose ma'am I put O.
Change all three.
All three, ma'am.
Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Save. Simply save. Control S.
Saved, ma'am.
Okay, now test. I think you need to browse again. Browse again. A minute.
Ma'am, don't getting that.
Now our mapping is working for status.
No, ma'am. Mapping is working, ma'am, but condition is not satisfied.
Yes. Condition is not satisfied. That's why that value is not getting passed into the result structure, output structure. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So now you understood how to work with matching,
Yes, ma'am.
how to do mapping, and how to use mapping file function.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone is clear with this? Hello, Shivam and Dheeraj. Hello, Shivam and Dheeraj.
Yes, ma'am.
Anshuman, my voice is coming.
Yes, ma'am.
So have you understood this, Shivam? Whatever I have explained, have you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Actually, ma'am, the visuals is not clear for him. All of bad internet connection.
Sorry.
Ma'am, the visuals is not correct for me.
I'm not understanding your words. Anshuman,
Yes, ma'am.
can you repeat
My audio.
what he's saying?
He is saying that the visual
Ma'am,
is
the
not going. Basically, he didn't getting the good visuals because of internet.
The screen someone sharing is not clear to follow that connection.
But for me, it is
Your
coming.
audio is clear. Yes, ma'am. Because like there is a bad connection on my house. My side.
But for me, the screen is coming correctly only. Means it is visualized correctly. Dheeraj, it is same for you. Then Shivam, maybe it's your side network issue. That's why.
Yeah. Yes.
Actually, there is a noise from my side, but there is a no issue with my internet.
Ma'am, your internet is good. My internet is good.
Also, his voice is not coming up proper way.
Yes. Okay, Ashman, click on close.
Yes, ma'am.
Click on OK. Okay. Save. Save. Okay. So when you are doing any mapping on or you are using any mapping function, that time every time you have to save, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Otherwise it will not appear. Okay? It will disappear. Okay? So so tomorrow we'll connect and we'll see the next mapping functions. We'll study next mapping function. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So for today, you have to create a document on this. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Which function means what is the use of this function, equals or concat, whatever function we have used today, you have to make document on that. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this will help you in the future.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, we have to also make a comparison between the concat or a date.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, and also check means how many mapping functions are there. There are different mapping functions are available. So you have to go through with all those mapping functions.
Ma'am,
Okay.
you are talking about a standard function of mapping.
Yes, standard mapping function.
Okay.
Some date functions are there. Some arithmetic functions are there.
Okay, ma'am.
So you have to check all these. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Some function you are already aware, but some are new functions are also there. So we'll study that in next class. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, then we'll connect tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am.